in this dark.
Hey, good afternoon, good afternoon. It is 5:15, and I am so sorry that I wasn't able to get with you at 12:15 today. We were busy. So I want to talk to you today about what I was doing earlier today. So I've got some clients, I've got a whole bunch of them that always need better Wi-Fi, especially, now that everybody's having to work at home. They need to be able to connect better with all their devices, not just their laptops or their phones, but everything is Wi-Fi now, right? So in the case of these guys, one was an extremely large house on a ranch, and they were using it for both helping the grandkids do homeschooling or schooling from home, and then also part of their business. So they needed Wi-Fi, better connectivity for everything. And what we had to do was install basically some devices attached to their existing router to give them centrally located, higher powered Wi-Fi. And I'm going to show you on the screen here in just a sec exactly what we used and how we did it. But first, let me tell you, without a doubt, 100% certainty, wired is always faster, more reliable, and more secure than wireless. You can take those three things to the bank. All right, so how do you do it? Well, some people will tell you that, you just go get a range extender. Well, if you have to, if that's all you can do, then that at least gets you a signal, right? But I'm trying to give you an example here. A range extender, basically, it takes what you have and it extends the range out here, and then basically it halves the range to everybody else is talking to it. I know, maybe I shouldn't say halves the range. It halves the speed and the connectivity to everybody else is talking through that extender. So that may not be a good thing, because if you're out in the country or if you have a slower connection, and you're already caching when you're trying to watch a video on YouTube or whatever, then chances are you're going to cache even more because you don't have the speed, the bandwidth that you had when you were connected to the primary access point, much less now that you're having to connect through the mesh or whatever you'd want to call it, the range extender. All right, so what is the best answer in those situations? The best answer is, if you have to go wireless, that you pull a cable from your router to a new device centrally located in your house, or multiple devices if you have to, to give you better coverage. So what I recommend, what I've been using now for golly, at least 10 to 13 years, I guess. There is this wonderful company called Ubiquiti, 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 and they make all kinds of network devices that pros like me use and recommend. But they have this line of devices that has been around for quite a while called Unifi. And I am going to switch my screen here so you can see that one. Sorry, I can't see everything. Let's try this one. Okay, so this is the Unifi website. Actually, it's Ubiquiti. But we'll look at here. They've changed their stuff. So UnifiNetwork.com up at the top, right? Okay, so if you look at what they've got available, they've got a ton of great devices. Most of these are wall mount or ceiling mount, and they are really inconspicuous once you get them in place. They look like a smoke alarm, a smoke detector, that kind of thing. And you can, they have a nice blue glow if they're on. You can actually turn that off so that you don't see the blue glow. And they are extremely affordable. For example, in most homes, all you need is the UAP AC light. See what I'm talking about right here on the top? Those are way affordable. Way affordable. $81 from Amazon, and if you have Prime, then you get free delivery and all that good stuff. The hard part comes in configuring those. Now, if you are fearless, you can go through any kind of tutorials, any number of tutorials on YouTube that will tell you how to do it. If you're not so fearless, or if you're hooking up more than one, then you probably need somebody who's done it before, and you're welcome to give me a call and set up a time, and I can help you out with that. But these things are amazing. So basically, you'll have you'll come out of your router, into a little device that's called a PoE injector. And then out of the PoE injector through this long cable that's going from your router to wherever you're going to mount this thing. And then, it just takes a little 1/2-inch hole in the ceiling, connect the wires onto the end of it. If you are not a person who can install a RJ45 on the end of a cable, then you need a little bit bigger wire. So, a little bit bigger hole, probably a 3/4-inch hole, to be able to pass it all through. And then you mount this. It's got a bracket you mount. It's called a bayonet mount. And then attach the device after you plug it in. Boom. That's done. That's the easy part. Then you got to do some configuring. And that's not so difficult. It's just, you just got to be fearless or call someone that's done it. Excuse me a sec. Man, let me tell you, I needed this. After the day, we were up in attics. We worked on 2 different locations. Man, got them all pleased as punch when we were finished. And I don't want to be all... Let me tell you, if you can make a woman happy in their home by giving them better wireless access, oh my goodness, you have done a good thing. And I did it twice today. Not just me. I had a helper. My buddy Nick was helping me. But, so that really, listen, get on YouTube, check it out. Or if you guys want me to show you a configuration video, that would be kind of difficult, but I could do it. Because it takes a little bit of time to do one. Anyway, there's probably already some made. And it will tell you how you can configure one, a standalone. Make sure you look for the one, configuring a Unifi access point standalone. Otherwise, they're going to suggest that you install a controller. And that's not too difficult. It's just another thing that you got to do. Anyway, so you can control that. You can set it all up on your phone. Through the Unifi app and get it all configured and everything. And then you are able to access your network through your new device and talk all over the house. Not only that, let's say that you have an outdoor area that you want to cover. Then you can also look at, let's go back to this. See this device here? Can you guys see my mouse over here? The third device, actually second, depends on what you call first or third. That device right there is made to go outside, and it will broadcast an area outside. So if you have a pool or an area, a nice outside seating area, or a fire pit on your porch or whatever, and you would like to be able to get access to Wi-Fi out there, you can install one of these on the side of your house or the eave of your house or exterior. Let me tell you, some people actually install them in a window with a suction cup mount pointing outwards. These are some amazing devices, and they work well. And once you get them configured, boom, you are set to go. Okay, so I've talked about how you can do it. If you want more info on this, give me a message. If you would like some help getting one of these set up or multiple of these set up, let me tell you, we've got places where we've got 13 of these things or more. And we've got some places, businesses, that we have them set up so that you can walk from one end of their building all the way to the other end of their building, never losing any signal, and you've walked through the zones of 6 of these. That's how great these things are. We've also got single individual standalone setups. We've got some of these that are pointing building to building, and then each building has its own wireless network, and the only time you lose signal is if you walk outside between the buildings, which we could have covered that too, but they didn't want that. So if you are in a position where you've got a house way far away, I don't know, you've got the man cave out there so that your wife doesn't hear you playing football, watching football, whatever. All right, we can set up one of these things on the house and one of these things on the man cave, and they talk to each other, and then inside the house you still have wireless access coverage. The possibilities are endless. And using this same company, Ubiquiti, we have done shots that are, thousands of feet away and further. So if you have a network need and you think that a wireless is the way to do it, we can help you with that. All right, I have wasted enough of your time. I hope you have a fantastic afternoon. I'm going to do my darndest to be back on the clock with you at 12:15 for lunch. And I'll talk to you later. In the meantime, you know we're going to listen to some Look At You Now. And while you're doing the listening to Look At You Now, I'm going to be drinking some more of my good stuff. All right. Be blessed. I'll talk to you later. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.
Didn't show up, but you showed